I still want to be considered queen of dancehall, even though me say me a Christian. I feel like it's lame. He who is without sin cast the first stone. Marion Hall, aka Lady Saw, had a lot to say, and I really wanted to cover this topic from a woman's perspective, especially a Jamaican woman. So let's get into the article, and this is from Dancehall Mag. It says Minister Marion Hall. Minister Marion Hall, formerly Lady Saw, has admonished Spice, Shenseea, Jada Kingdom, and Ishawna to curtail the lewd content in their music, pointing out that all four appear to be competing in a desperate race to hell. In a 3-hour Facebook sermon on Sunday, January 23rd, the former queen of dancehall said she was taking responsibility for starting the slackness in dancehall, but was advising the quartet to turn to God and refrain from chasing the things of the world or risk losing their salvation. So I find this hella funny that she's saying stop chasing the things of the world when she just now turned how much years old? I'll put it on the screen because I don't want to get it wrong. And now is when she is turning a Christian, and for a very long time she did not have any problem taking the slackness money that she and doing the job that she was doing as far as being the queen of dancehall. How quickly people like to forget about who they are and what they did. And God, the same woman that is supposed to be a minister, the same woman that is supposed to trying to help people, also said, he who is without sin cast the first stone. So the fact that you're a minister and you used to do the same job that they do, and you are here casting stone on them like you didn't live that life, it's giving hypocrite for me. I'm sharing this live today because I want Spice to see it. I want Ishawna to see it. I want, what's the other name, Jada Kingdom. I want you all to see this. The fact that you're on Facebook telling people that you want Spice and Jada Kingdom and all of them to see it tells me that you are still seeking attention from the same audience that you no longer should be associating with. If you have changed your life and you no longer want to be a part of dancehall, why are you still sticking your head out to be involved with people that are in dancehall? And I'm sure if you wanted to contact Jada Kingdom, Spice, any one of them, you could have done so in private. I find it disrespectful and quite frankly hypocritical that you're on Facebook doing this when you can definitely get in contact with them in a private. I feel like if you want to talk to somebody and speak to somebody, especially when you're in the same field as them, don't go on social media trying to diss them. Don't go on social media trying to clout chase and use their name and their brand. I just feel like it's very lame. I was trying to look for a word. I feel like it's lame. Very lame. I want you all to see this because you are all selling yourself short and you're going to hell if you don't turn around. I'm telling you that because I was you. It's disgusting and you need to stop, she said. And I don't know if you have a heart like mine or if you have a conscience. We all make mistakes, and sometimes I believe even you, Shenseea, when I look at you, you're so beautiful. I made some bad mistakes that you know. There is another one, Spice. You need to relax. I know you. You were living with me at one point, and the way you will fight for things, you will go to hell to get it. I know you. I just want to reach out to you this morning, and I don't care how you take it. I'm just here to talk to you because of who I was. I'm still not perfect. I still made wrong choices. I choose wrong men, she continued. This right here is giving lame. Okay? This right here is giving clout chasing. This right here is giving I still want to be considered queen of dancehall, even though me say me a Christian, and I also want my followers to bully Spice because she is the new queen. This is what this is giving right here. This is someone that still wants to be in the spotlight as far as dancehall is concerned, but also want to be considered a Christian. You can't have one foot in the door and one foot out the door, Miss Marion Hall. It doesn't work like that. Pick a side. And I find that when a lot of these dancehall artists go over to the Christian realm, if dancehall is so bad, why are you still collecting checks from and residual income and money from all the dirty, disgusting songs that you did back then? Those songs are still funding your lifestyle. So if they were so bad and disgusting, you wouldn't want any money from them. You wouldn't want anything to do with them. So for you to come on here and try to disrespect and demean and belittle these women for doing something that you did, it's just shady. According to Hall, she had to speak out as being the pioneer of slackness. She felt tormented as the women were talking lewdness to the extreme and disgracing themselves. Her comments came in the wake of Shensea's controversial song titled Lick, its accompanying music video. I'm not afraid of you, Spice. I'm not afraid of you, Ishawna. Yeah, me not afraid. Me can stay right here, so I'm bad up the whole of honor with Jesus. And this is what I'm saying when I say she wants to be a part of dancehall and still be considered queen of dancehall while have her foot over in the Christian realm. She's titter-tottering on the gray line between dancehall and being Christian. And she will do stuff like this and allow her fans to bully and disrespect and demean Spice, Shenseea, and Ishawna. Where you talk about bad up? You talk about bad up, and then when one of these women answer you, then people are gonna start bashing them. Your fans are gonna start bashing them and talking mess about them. But people like to forget that you are the one that constantly starts stuff like this. Like what? Bad up? Bad up, and you're supposed to be Christian? Baby, these nowadays Christians, boy. So there's a certain way that you give advice, especially to this generation, where it's more palatable, where it will be more accepted, where people will not look at you crazy. And this is not the way to do it. The fact that she's talking about budding up people in the name of Jesus tells me that she is still the same lady saw. She just switched it up for Christian and for the people that want to believe that she is someone else or she changed her life. Honestly. And if you're giving advice to the younger generation, I think it would be more accepted if you did it in a more loving way. One thing I can't, for the life of me, understand about the older generation is that they lived their life and they did what they want to do when they're younger. But when they get older and claim Christianity, they want to condemn the younger generation, acting like they didn't make mistakes and they didn't go through what they had to go through to grow. Allow the younger generation to grow and know themselves and live their life. If they're making a mistake and you know they're making a mistake, give them the advice in a loving way, and if they don't want to take it, it's their business. But don't condemn them and act like you're better than them or you think you're going to go to heaven more than they are, because you will be surprised if they walk past you to the gates of heaven and you go to hell. But I want you to take a good look at what you've been doing, because I started it. Yeah, and I just can't rest unless I speak to you. Yeah, you're going overboard. It's like a race to hell. It's like you're racing each other to get to hell, she declared. And if one take off a top, the other one take off a panty. It's like you constantly competing and the devil is rejoicing. I was Lady Saw. I was the baddest in a dancehall who originate the slackness, what them call slack, is I sang about sex, but this gone overboard now. Jesus Christ, Shenseea, I don't believe that you that's really you. You don't look happy that way. Your smiles look fake, and I was the worst of them all as a sinner. So I'm not excluding myself. I'm talking about where I'm coming from. The Saint Mary native added. This is very hypocritical to me, and honestly, I find it very sad that black women continuously try to tear each other down in public. And this only shows that Marion Hall is manipulated and she follows society and patriarchy rules and regulation. Because look at the amount of men in dancehall that promote slackness, and the fact that she's going at only the females that are in dancehall tell me that she is on patriarchal foolishness. She is on societal foolishness. She was in that business and she know how hard it is for women. So the fact that you're dragging the few women that are in dancehall, I'm giving you the side eye. I'm looking at you funny. This business is not easy, and the ones that actually try to survive and do this and continue the legacy, you should actually be trying to uplift them, even if not uplift them in slackness, uplift them in trying to help them get to a level where they don't have to do this forever, where they can get out and be a better themselves. If you really wanted to get to these women, if you really wanted, if you were really genuinely concerned about what they were doing, you would have pulled them to the side and talked to them one away, not do it on Facebook Live. Honestly, I feel like you did that sermon on Facebook Live to stay relevant, especially because Shenseea just dropped her video and everyone is talking about it. So you wanted to be included in the conversation and you wanted publicity. You wanted people to come to your Facebook channel. You wanted people to click like and share your Facebook sermon. You want a bigger audience. You want more people to come over there. You want people to donate. So you keep sticking your head in and out of dancehall to stay relevant. And quite frankly, if I feel like you're finished with dancehall, you should just be done with dancehall and call it a day, cut ties and keep it moving. Stop judging people, especially when you claim to be a minister, because the God said he who is without sin cast the first stone, and you are like the pot calling the kettle black. You're not supposed to judge nobody, and you definitely should be out here judging anyone in public like this, because you see one you did get banned from Montego Bay. Anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.